Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today I have an absolutely spectacular 1955 Ford Fairlane Crown Victoria Skyliner to show you. And what makes it a Crown Victoria and what makes it a Skyliner, I'll show you what that is if you don't already know. If you're watching the video, perhaps you already do know, but I want to show you just how beautiful this car is. Now, this car has been treated to a full frame-off restoration, and it is as good as it can possibly be. In fact, I even indicated this in the text ad, which I'll talk about in a little bit here, but it's probably among the best in the country. It really is. But let me take you around, show it to you. Now, this color combination is called Mountain Green and Snowshoe White, and it's really a turquoise and white, but that's the colors. It is a base coat, clear coat. You might be able to see the depth there. It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely cut and polished. The trim is all over the entire car, and there is a ton of it. It's beautiful. The stainless, the chrome, all the bright work is excellent. Being fully restored, of course. The panels align beautifully. I'll show you that as well. But this particular car fitted with the original 272 V8. And that's what they came with. And I'll show you that here in a little bit too. Now, the wheels and tires, these are the deluxe wheel covers, and they are, you know, a wire type wheel cover. You've seen these. And these are a radial with a 2-inch wide white, which would be correct for this particular car. All the glass is beautiful, and it's you can see you know, the soft ray, which is the type of glass that Ford used, and it's indicated as well here. You know, you got the little FOMO-CO emblem here. So, Skyliner. So what the Skyliner was, you kind of had this bluish green colored plastic, 1/4-inch plastic top. And so if it was a Sunliner, it'd be a convertible. So a Skyliner has the glass top. And the Crown Victoria, this is the crown right here. And that's this big bead of chrome across here. And it's also carries on the inside as well. Have Crown Victoria here with the little Ford badge. I'll take you in the interior. On this side, you'll notice that all the jambs, the striker areas and so forth are excellent. Did a beautiful job on it. I'm telling you, this car could not be better. Got a little badge here, Ford Crestmark body. And note the paint, beautiful, matches the dash. The interior, of course, matching the exterior, and you know, it's a two-tone combination, split bench seat. Show you into the back as well. I mean, they just did a fine job. The dome light does work, it just, you have to turn it on manually. That's how they were. So this car in particular, pretty highly optioned. In fact, I don't know if there's anything option-wise that this car doesn't have. So, of course, V8, and that would have been standard, but it does have power steering, it does have power brakes, it has air conditioning. It has a map light. It has a rear window defroster, rear package tray speaker, tissue dispenser, among other things. So it's a very, very loaded Crown Victoria Skyliner. Back here, of course, full of chrome as well. The reverse lights do work. All the lights work. And of course, the Continental kit, which is where it carried the spare. And it's kind of cool. I'm going to show you how that works. You just pull this lever up, move this aside. Then you can get to your, this is where you put your fuel. And I'm going to show you inside the trunk here. Get the proper key. This is a car cover. It goes with the car. Just remove that so I can show you how nice it is in here. Now the spare, this is a bias ply tire for the most part purposes of show. I wouldn't recommend using that. It does have the original jack assembly. And I want to try and show you underneath here. As you can see, nice, no rust. All the original wiring was replaced with original style wiring. And you'll notice this one does have a trunk lamp. Now, trunk lamp and glove box lamp, they'll only work at night when your lights are on, because you obviously wouldn't have needed it during the day. So, just want to point that out. Trenches are beautiful. Weather stripping, nice and pliable and soft. Trunk closes nice. Move the Continental kit back in here. Dual exhaust system with those nice tips, very unique. And it does have the rear mount radio antenna with this little reflector here. Just want to point out again, the trim and bright work on this thing is absolutely magnificent. None finer, really. Let me take a moment to tell you a little bit about the website, westcoastcollectorcars.com, where not only do I have pictures of the Crown Vic, of course, but pictures of the undercarriage. You want to see that too. The underside of the body, painted white. You know, they should have painted green, it'd been easier to clean, but anyway, it's white, beautiful. Everything under there is excellent. Again, 272 V8. This is a Cruise-O-Matic, which is a automatic, 3-speed automatic, shifted on the column, and you got your Ford dropout style differential back there. Here on this side, this car is also equipped with power windows, and all of them work. I have them down just to so you wouldn't see the reflections and whatnot. But again, power seat. This is your power seat mechanism. Horn button, horn works. Beautiful. This originally would have had a tube style radio, and that has been upgraded to a more modern type radio, but they kept the original look. So in other words, you don't wait for the tubes to warm up. It will work right away. Those are your map light controls down there, and your speaker controls under the radio, as you see. Wiper mechanism, wipers work. Your air ducting and your lights. This light here will tell you that the emergency brake is on. Should point out, of course, Fender Skirts as well, and the nice welting that goes along with it. But take a look at these shut lines here. I mean, they are beautiful all over the car. And what I mean by that is the trunk, both doors, the hood alignment. It just aligns out so well. And I really need to tell you this, but this car drives so nice. This is an excellent driving car. I mean, that nice big steering wheel with power steering just makes it nice and easy. The car just floats along. I mean, it is, I can't say enough about it. This is one of the finest cars available. It really is classic cars. It's beautiful. Up front here, of course, nothing but chrome and bright work. This will be your turn signal and park lamps, and they work. Nice big chrome grille, nice beautiful bumpers. Show show you that engine. So this is a 272 V8 4-barrel. It produced about 182 horsepower. It is finished in its correct colorings. Power brakes. Now the booster is here, but the reservoir is there, and that's just how Ford did it. You might have noticed that on Thunderbirds as well. Power steering, and this is your little air conditioning compressor. It's more updated, you know, with R134A and the smaller pump. You really don't want that big original style air conditioning pump out there. It really robbed power. But I should point out as well that this originally would have had, in 1955, a 6-volt electrical system, but it's been upgraded to a 12-volt. Now this battery was built to look like a 6-volt, but it really is a 12-volt, kind of an Optima style battery. All the wiring, as you can see, looks nice. Got a little under hood lamp working there. Up under the hood looks good. I mean, it's as good as it can be, as I tell you. So what I'd like to do now is I'll just hop in the Crown and start it. You'll hear it run, and I'll just drive it around the parking lot a little bit, you know, just so you can kind of get a sense of what it looks like moving under its own power, and you can kind of, you know, hear it run going by and so forth. So let's do that. This is a car that you will not ever get tired of driving. It drives so nice. It's so easy to drive. Power steering is easy. Brakes work perfectly. Again, you know, power brakes, power windows, air conditioning. It's got everything you want, and it is definitely a roadworthy car as well. And that says a lot, you know, to have a car that's so, you know, showable that you can take to any car show and be proud of, and certainly win trophies, but to actually be able to drive it, and even, you know, on a long distance, it's really put together well. Did a fantastic job. I can't say enough about it. It was done by a company here locally, a father and son company, R&T Restorations, and they just did exemplary work. I mean, you just couldn't get it nicer. Should tell you about this. These are your air conditioning vents. Take a look at this. Factory venting and so forth here. Excellent. You just don't see that. It's just so well done. I can't say enough about it. But if I can answer any questions for you about this 1955 Ford Crown Victoria Skyliner, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Again, my name is Rich Dean, and this is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.